Yeah, man, you got to be careful with this. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Periscope, and all those things. They are good for as far as like a voice to be heard and stuff. I love that. But at the same time, they have a lot of deception on here too. You see what I'm saying? Like people talking to you don't know. It's like nowadays it's sad. You don't really know who you're talking to. You can be talking to people and thinking you talking to a man, and you think you can be talking to a man. A woman can be talking to think she's talking to a man, and she talking to a woman, somebody is trans or trans, all that transsexual stuff. Same thing with the men. You could be talking to thinking that you talking to a female, sound like one, look like one, talk like one, and everything. And you sitting up there talking to a man. You don't know who you talking to. It's just you don't nowadays. It can be real dangerous. Let's just call it what it is. It can be real dangerous. You got to, for one, you don't know who you're talking to. And for one thing, I think a red flag too. People can do all kind of stuff. They can put pictures up, and you talking to them. You think that's what you're talking to. You just got to be wise. I'm not saying I'm not give you know you don't want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But nowadays, you got to be doubtful about certain things because you just don't know nowadays. Because we living in the last days, and people then got themselves killed. You going and you people going up and meeting up with people and all that kind of stuff. You thinking you got yourself something and all that kind of stuff. And you know a lot. It's a lot of envious people in your own family. They'll be jealous and envious of it and say, "Well, I told you he didn't know who he was." You know what I mean? All kind of stuff will come up. You see what I'm saying? All kinds of different things will come up. You know what I'm saying? And people wait on stuff like that. They wait on stuff. They wait on you to fall. It's crazy out here. You think you talking to that? If to me, if they when they go to ask, it's a people go to talking really fast and go to asking you about your status real fast and stuff like that. You gonna know when it's red flag. You know what I mean? You just got to be careful, man, because it's so much. And I'm telling myself that you talking to these people, you think you talking to um, women. You think you talking to a women that think y'all talking to some. I noticed that. I think all a couple of ages of people went up, met online or something like that, and they went and met up, and I think they killed the girl for that. Nobody knew what happened. It's just a lot going on nowadays, and you got to be careful. You got to be. You got to. We got to be careful, people. It's crazy out here, and people don't give a. They don't give a damn. They just trying to get what what. You know, it's all about a motive. It's all about a motive, man. And it's just this is a we living in evil, wicked times, man. It's just all about deception and money. Yeah, man. It's some. It's sad. You got to be that way. Yeah, you got to be that way, man. Because you don't know what it's better to hold off and get a what the Bible said. All that get understanding. You got to get understanding in all this stuff. It's important to know what you get involving yourself in. People telling you they this and that and the third. You think you talking to that, and you actually talking to the opposite of what you think you talking to. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're talking to. You don't want to be deceived like that, because there's a lot of it out there, and people do not mind deceiving you because they don't care. It's all about, yeah. Yeah, man. People don't care, man. It's all about them. It's all about their deception of it's all about what they can get out of you. Mm-hmm. People want to deceive you. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom right quick. Maybe I can talk while I'm in here. Yeah, man. You got to be extra careful. Mm-hmm. You don't know who they are? Nine chances out of 10, if it ain't nobody that you really know good and that you live in the same town or next door or something like that, that's different. And you know exactly what kind of gender they are. More than likely if you was raised around certain people and you just fell in love like that, and y'all was raised up, or either if y'all lived in the same neighborhood for years, you gonna know. And their family, they know some background about you, they know the whole background of your family just about, and you know a lot of background about their family. You know her dad, and she know your father, and she know your mother, she know your auntie, and everybody just know each other like that. And you grew up in the same town or whatever, and you know for sure that, hey, this is what a woman before y'all got grown. Now that's pretty much different, because we grew up in the same. She come over to your house when y'all was kids, and y'all when y'all was young, and her mama throw the barbecue. Her daddy, her mom and daddy throw the barbecue for our family, and we went and came and throw the barbecue. I'm just talking about just more than likely the people you grew up around. Now you can come across people, it's possible, but that's rare. But on average, all this stuff here with social media, more than likely it's got some kind of deception in it. Now I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say more than likely this shit, it has a lot of deception in it if you don't know what you're doing. It's just like, if you know how to make money and know how to know what's what, you got to know the difference. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to put myself in a position to be deceived, like that. You got to be real. The Most High said, be careful for nothing. You see what I'm saying? But because he said temptation and all that shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't learn how to think for myself, nobody else. If I don't think for myself, then nobody else is. So, I realize you're getting older, and you can't be easily manipulated on the first like that. You got the man, and sometimes you can be the known for years and it can flip. It's just crazy out here, man. Yeah. You got to let the Most High speak to you. To me, I'm talking to myself. I gotta let the Most High speak to me, because if you know what I mean, because people don't care if they trying to get what they trying to get. They don't give a fuck about deceiving you. They don't care. They just trying to get out of it what they want. They don't care if it destroy you to the core. They don't care if it leads you to your death. They don't care if they out there in the game and they've been out there doing that stuff for a while, and they just have a spirit and a conscience, and they just don't care. It's it's dog eat dog. I mean, that's the old saying, dog eat dog. But yeah, that's a term that we use to say that everybody is dogs and everybody is just out to get what they want. That's really literally what that means. Dog eat dog means everybody's just out to use somebody. Everybody, it's just, that's not the type of person that I am. But that's why I say I'm being careful, because those are not my characteristics. Those characteristics does not match up with me. And it's sad you got to think like this in this world, man. It really is, but you got to be careful, especially a lot of the parents that some of them wants to protect their kids. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Me being grown, you getting older, you got to learn how to have the wisdom enough. Being wise means you have the wisdom enough is to know the difference between good and evil. You got to pretty much make good. Being wise simply means knowing how to determine a good judgment about something. So you got to do it. You can be smart in books, but and not even be wise, and still can be weak. You see what I'm saying? You cannot be smart in books, smart at all, but if and you still can make good judgment. That still is what knowing how to make good judgment and used to making good judgment can protect you. Because if you don't think, they sure ain't gonna think for you. Because people don't care about people out here like that no more. A lot of people don't care about people out here like that no more. They don't care. They just out to get what they can get. That's what it's all about. It's all about deception. It's all about money. You know what I mean? It is, man. It is what it is. Hopefully you all can learn from that. And I'm fixing to get up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'll come back and probably do another live or whatever. I like to. Yeah, man. You got to watch who you're dealing with. You got to watch it. Know who you're talking to. Listen to the conversation, and you can determine it like that. So it says in Proverbs, I forgot the scriptures in that, but it's in Proverbs that many strong men have been slain by her. Yeah. So you got to be careful. You're dealing with a harlot. You ain't dealing with nobody. They coming from a place of a harlot. All that stuff ties in, and it goes hand in hand. So be careful, people. Think for yourself. Know how to think for yourself. Don't just jump into that. And I'm really talking to myself. Don't just jump into that. Try it, test it, prove it. It takes a lot, man. You can't just jump in the. You just can't jump into bed with people, bro. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You can't just jump into something and say, "Oh, it's good" off the first couple of conversations you hear. You got to take time and check it out, bro. All right, I'm out, and I'm talking to myself. Okay, that's me. I got to take time and check it out. I can't just jump into that. That's what I got to do, man. All right.